Welcome back to Avocan't Gaming. Today I've got some more Mech Mechanic Simulator. If you recall last time we played, I just unlocked a few more things. I think it was like some along the lines of the global market and other things that I can't remember. Even though I just played the game in my time about 5 minutes ago. I have a horrible memory when it comes to stuff like this. But let's see what else we can do today. So, back into the game now. We're gonna go downstairs because I want to use my tablet instead of using the main computer. Even though it's just in front of the computer, and me using my tablet down here wastes time, which defeats the purpose of the tablet itself. Which, yes, I do realize that because, yeah. Let's go with the Vico. Vico? Whatever it is, let's make them like me more. Accepting job. And another mud bot. So I'll have to wash this one, and I'll have to repair the one part that needs to be repaired. Hopefully I can actually fix the piece and not have to buy a new one. But we will see. I guess they just use fuel as a generic term for everything, like water is what they would consider fuel for this, perhaps? Ooh, hot water. Scanning, ooh. Almost. There. Perfect. Took me a little bit longer to do than usual, but not by much longer. Oh, does this mean it's gonna hover in mid-air while I work on it, since both its legs are damaged? Ooh, why is it yellow? I forget what yellow means. Take off the bolts, take off the plates. Nice. And this one's gonna go here. Or is it just gonna fall to the ground? I know it'd be unprofessional, but it would be hilarious to see the whole machine just as soon as the leg pops off. Okay, do I have cables or something? Well, I guess it's inside of the field or whatever it is. I'm assuming it's anti-gravitational field, just like the workstation. But then again, I can also walk in here, so maybe it just affects metal? I don't know. I'm not going to question it too much because otherwise it's just going to bother me. Oh yes, it's this type of work. Down and up. Down and up. And once again, down and up. And finally, up and then down. Okay, so let's get rid of there. We're gonna go over here and check out this piece. What needs to be done for this? Exactly the same thing. Down and up. Click and hold, down and up. Again, down and up. And to change it up and down. Woo! Okay. Now, in my previous episodes, I did say that as I'm doing this more, it's going to become more and more, well, faster. More faster. It's going to become faster and faster as time goes by.
City center view. Yeah, right. That damn estate agent.
Why do you keep interrupting me? Okay, anyways. As I was saying, as the time goes by, it's going to become faster and faster. This is evidence. I already know what I'm doing to be able to take off that one piece. I know what pieces have to come off. Which... Oof. These are all crap. Which does make it a lot faster. I'm going to need 2 of these. So let's go to 2. Oof, those are expensive. Wait. Okay, let's put all this in there. Did I buy like a bunch of these pieces, not knowing it? It does seem like something I would do, but I sure hope I didn't do it. Okay, is that all then? Looks like it. Let's put these back onto the mech and turn this one in. This will be a fast one. Took me about around 5 minutes to be able to do. Connect the display. I like how the arm just kind of moves out of the way while you're putting on the piece. So, quite a while ago, I was watching Jacksepticeye play a game. What was it called? House Flippers, I believe. Essentially, he was going in and he had to be able to clean up the house, fix whatever needed to be repaired, to get extra money for doing extra jobs that he didn't necessarily have to do. And I remember watching him saying that, although it doesn't have to be done, he wants to be able to do it. This kind of... I get the same kind of feeling from this. That... I wish there were things that you didn't have to do, which I guess there will be later on in the game, hopefully. Oh. Okay. But yeah, all these little things that you have to do that don't necessarily have to be done, but you do get extra money for, or you get better reputation for. I get the same idea that this is going to be similar to the way Jack was doing it, in that I feel that I want it to be completed. I want to have it done perfectly. Even though I don't necessarily have to be able to get all the bonus objectives for it. I know it's just like a thing that's common that, like, apparently a lot of YouTubers, a lot of people who are playing games want to get all the bonus objectives done. But, I don't know. It's just a nice little thing that I wanted to have completed. I also just realized I went back upstairs instead of using the tablet. Ugh, come on. I don't have the ones, like the... Vico anymore. Let's go with Sakura. Or Sakura? Yeah. This one. I'll focus on Vico and Sakura. Sakura? I'm butchering the pronunciation of that. But I'll focus on those ones while I'm playing, and hopefully I can get better jobs from them. There we go. Scanning. Whoa, that's way different. There. Perfect. Let's see, leg and... Is that the torso? Assembly. It is control case. Zoom out. Oh, it's this.
There are rumors that Dowhosky found some weird ruins in the desert.
wonder if that's going to become more of an aspect of this. The more jobs I do for them, the more I'm going to be getting more lore and stuff from the game. Simply because I've done tasks for them. Ooh. Oh yes, it's one of these. The oh so difficult cables. I still don't quite understand how those cables hold an entire thing together. Unless it's like magnetic connection or something, an electromagnet. But that would be highly inefficient for your vehicle because you'd be continuously draining the battery on it. Unless you had some sort of generator that produced electricity in there without having anything required for it. But, whatever. It's video game logic. Okay, how do I take these things out? Take out that piece. Let's take off this first of all, because make it a little easier to access everything. Take out that piece and take off. How do I get this piece off, which requires me to take this piece off? This one looks to be a pain. Take this off. I need to detach these cables. Aha, there we go. Nice. Looks like I took out the damaged part. Now to go for the leg. Legs are easy to work on. The control piece, a lot more pieces I gotta take off. Multiple broken pieces in this. I think I'll have to take this off. Take this. Just as I say that the leg is easier, I got a bunch of pieces I take off for this. Like, it's not a very hard game. It's just... how would I put it? It kind of draws me in. It's a very simple thing. It's just point and click on whatever it is you need to do. Move the mouse a little bit in whatever direction they say to move it in. But it just kind of pulls me in. I am very happy that they don't require me to try and memorize how to put all this back together. Otherwise, this game would never get completed by me. Oh, pressed right click again. Get back in there. What do I need to take off this piece? I need to... oh yes, the hidden panel underneath. And that cable. There, perfect. I think that's all the parts from the leg that need to be taken out. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. I accidentally pressed the button that was to put them back in. Can I repair? Aha, I can! Okay, so let us buy fuel for starters, and let's weld this. Ba-da-boop. Ba-da-boop. And I'm guessing on this side. There. Nice, 70%. I wonder if the amount that it
For
increases...
the next paycheck, I'll get myself a laser cannon.
Stop interrupting me! Go away, you annoying android. Anyways, I wonder if the more accurate you are to where you need to weld, the higher the amount it repairs, which would make sense. Like, just from the whole entire mechanics, the game mechanics perspective. Or if it's time-based. I don't think it'd be time-based, because welding as fast as possible just seems kind of a cheaper way to make it so that you'd have to rush to be able to get it done, which, I don't know. Okay, let's get these put in there. Oh, an 8% increase in price. Okay, there we go. I press and hold. Okay, putting all the bolts in. And oh, another bolt right here. I'm also very happy that they've made it so that when you're reassembling everything... Oh, now it's even cheaper. So it is better to buy the individual pieces one at a time, even if you have to replace, like, say, 3 or 4 of them. This way, there's a chance that it looks like that it could be at a better price. Haha. Unless it was a completely different part and I'm just saying things that make no sense, which is highly likely. Put on the nut. Come on. Bolt and nut. Come on. Bolt and nut. And of course, the bolt and the nut. Is there anything else I need to do on the leg? I don't think so. I think that's everything. Okay. Now back to the annoying control part. Which is not bad. Is that everything? Looks like everything. I think I'm good. Not seeing any blinking. I'm not seeing anything that looks like it's weird. Which means I should be able to put both those pieces back in to here. Assembly. Back in the control piece. Is that everything then? No, there's still... disconnected. So put this on, and that, and that, and that, and this. Oh, okay. I just didn't put in the screws. I was wondering why it wasn't working. It was operator error or mechanics error. And done. Nice. Open up my tablet. Did everything including replacing the part that did not need to be done. Bye. Four reputation gained. Nice. Okay, so now if that means... Ooh, Vico's back. But it pays not as much as this guy. Confidential reasoning why it's got damaged. The unit has been seriously
I
damaged.
should be the boss here.
Shh! You're annoying. You're so loud and you're interrupting me all the time. The unit has been seriously damaged. The unit's functionality has a large impact on our operation. We're requesting immediate contact. Yeah, I'll fix it. Let's see how damaged it is. Well, it's not all sandy this time. I wonder what the operation was. It's confidential, which means that it's likely military or government or a combination of the both. There. Scanning. I guess the yellow are the ones I don't have to do, but it's good to have. Seeing I have like $22,000, I will fix everything. Take off that. Take off the entire arm, which it's a little repetitive for taking off pieces and fixing pieces, but I'm guessing there's gonna be more lore, or it'd be nice if there's more lore to this. Maybe has some damage that was visibly something wrong with it that you could tell wouldn't be from regular use, like the confidential reasons. Take this off. Get to those, I have to undo these bolts, take off this entire panel. And so much that needs to be done. I say there's so much that needs to be done, but I'm doing it in like less than 5 minutes. There we go, that's that piece. More bolts to be undone, and up. Cable time. I do like the level of detail they put into all these machines, though. Cable ties and take off and removed. All right. Anything I can weld? Nope, didn't think so. How about de-rusting? I'm kind of curious as to how this thing got damaged. Yes. Laser fuel, which I'm guessing is just energy. Sorry, I'm being very quiet there. It's just a little bit focused on what's happening on this very non-difficult task that probably doesn't need as much focus as I'm using. And with this level of focus, I'm still messing it up. I wish they had a health bar for the parts that you're repairing, so you could tell how much you're actually damaging them versus how much you're repairing. Because I know that there's a progress bar that's right down here, but that just says how much I've actually repaired it, not how much I've damaged it by trying to repair it. It also doesn't really seem that the size of the laser makes much of a difference so far for where I'm de-corroding or rust removal. There we go, perfect. Ooh.
You talking to me?
No, go away. Ugh. Call you Steve. Which, if you haven't seen my Unfortunate Spaceman, you should watch it. You'll get the reference for Steve after you see that. In that. Of course, I don't have any good ones for this I can use. Can I use this? We'll accept that. Is that piece attached? This one on, which... Perfect. I think that one's complete. Okay. Now to fix the other piece. Switch to assembly mode and start assembly. This one will work. It's not mint condition, but it will work well enough. No, it's not good enough. Crap. Okay. I was hopeful it would let me get away with it, but not for this side. Wow. I just realized that I've got to really... Shouldn't be cutting corners when I'm working on people's equipment, but... It just saves me a little bit of money than having to buy the new piece. Oh, it's 7% cheaper. Okay. I'm not sure I've gained all these extra pieces for these because I don't remember buying them. Unless they're for like putting the main parts back together, but I don't know. Looks good enough to me. Let's get this thing put in there and see if I unlock more stuff. Assembly. Nice. Do backup bolts for the shoulder plate. The other arm. And looks like it's good. There's no glowing parts on it. I got everything put back where it belongs, which means I should be perfect to do this. Haha, everything complete. Got the 2 additional tasks as well, which means I get more points. Will that be enough for me to unlock some more stuff? Nice. Ooh, painting station. Okay. I'm gonna go get that painting station because I want to build paint vehicles. My colors. Company, station shop, and painting station. Ooh, there's the electronic station, but I can't get that yet. Enables repainting mechs. Some jobs might ask you to paint the mech in a specific pattern and set of colors. Almost as if they've taken the mech from somewhere else and they want me to repaint it so they can keep it as
Say
one of
what
their
you
own.
will, but looks have meaning. I would know. Thanks to this station, you'll be able to change the colors and patterns of the mechs. Let's go to it.
Okay. Okay. Let's go downstairs, because I'll have to go downstairs anyways, and I will find one that requires me to paint the mech. Repair part. I don't know which ones say I need to paint them, because... Okay, well I'm going to do the Minotaur, because the Minotaurs look cool. I know I've been trying to get Vico to like me more, but the Minotaur pays more and it's a cooler mech. What is this? Okay, so as with always, use the... Okay. This window will let you select the pattern and colors with which you'll be repainting the mech. Remember that when it comes to jobs, the employers will specify a pattern and color should be used. You need to stick to the employer's guidelines. I think the client won't mind if we repaint the mech in a different color before you start. Select the palette and colors. How do I change? Oh, that's how I do it. I don't know what I'm doing exactly. This doesn't really make much difference to me or show much of what I'm doing. Oh. Okay. I wish I could see what exactly I was changing on the mech for this. That sinking feeling I may have just ruined its paint job. But I'm gonna blame the annoying Android thing. Okay. So in the upper left corner of the screen, you can select which color to use on the mech. In the right corner, you can specify the size of the brush, paint the mech using the colors you selected. When you're done, finish the entire process by pressing the button at the bottom of the screen. So it looks like I select the colors beforehand and then the window isn't before, which makes sense. And then I have the colors for my specific one, so I have multiple different layouts of what I want to build up for color schemes. So I hit fill. Wish I could see more of this.
Do you remember what trees looked like?
Oh, you're annoying. Okay, handprint. I will put a bloody handprint. Is there somewhere right there? Perfect. This. To there. And right there. Just for the fun of it. Ooh, looks like a gunshot wound almost. Put one of these. There and there. Good enough. Know how to repaint mechs. Nice. Okay. Now I gotta actually repair the parts. Scanning. Ooh. There. Oof. Oh, so now I actually have more parts that I have to repair than I do workbenches, which means I'll have to remember to repair those other pieces after I clear off a spot for them. Taking off the back panel. I do like all the detail they have put into some of these different pieces. Like this. Right arm, the right arm here. Oh. Okay. Since I only have 2 workbenches, I will go fix what I have for now, and then I will come back to the other piece. More floating bolts. That claw. Right-clicked again. I'm used to a lot of games having the release for, like, the rotate button being right-click. Up and okay, let's take this off. Take off this pulley wheel and whatever this is, hydraulics. It doesn't look like hydraulics to me, it looks more like a crankshaft. So I think that's everything that had to be taken off for this machine part. Okay. Now let's fix this. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. What were you doing that damaged your mech this much? Up and down. That's all the glowing purple pieces. What can I... Go away. What can I weld? Nothing. Figures. Okay, let's see if we can use the lasers for this. The corrosion station.
Another day, another mech.
Of course I can't. Oh, okay. Well, it's not too bad of a price point. Oof, why are these little cables more expensive than the entire plate that I put on there? At least by the time I get the electronics repair station, which I'm assuming that's what it was, it should allow me to be able to get all these extra pieces I've had to take off the other ones and pretty much waste money for. It should allow me to be able to repair those and use those so I won't have to buy more pieces later on. Which is good, but it's going to take me a little bit of time to get those. So let's reassemble. Oh, it's cheaper. Put that one in. Okay. So now I gotta put these pieces on and repair that last piece. Assembly. Put this back in, free up my benches so I can grab that last piece that needs to be fixed and fix it. This. Fortunately, this vehicle, as cool as it looks, yes, there are more parts on it, but it doesn't seem too difficult to be able to take apart and put back together. Undo bolts, take off the plate, take off whatever this piece is, and it pops right off. Nice! Okay. Look at them thick thighs. Okay. Take off that, which requires me to take this out, which requires me to undo some screws. This piece has to come off, which comes off easily. This piece, more bolts to be taken off, not screws, but bolts, and up. What did they do to this mech that created this much difficulty for it? That, which requires me to take off this, which means it shouldn't be too difficult for me to take this all out, but it does have a lot of steps. Once again, thank you developers for making it so that I don't have to remember where everything goes, and I don't have to remember the correct order either. Because if I had to do that, I probably would not be playing this game. Down and up. I wonder if the developers for this game actually have any type of a mechanical experience. Because if they did, it would explain why they, like the amount of detail they put into this for the assembly and disassembly. may also explain why they didn't have us have
Did you say something? Did you? Sorry, I have too many tasks open at the same time.
I will kill you and scrap you for parts. Like, is there no point to that robot other than, or sorry, the android, other than to just annoy people? Anyways. Yeah, if they do have any type of experience with this type of things, one of the things about in the college that I remember was when you take apart everything, you had to like, memorize where everything was. In one of the classes, we actually were taking apart a small two-stroke engine. And one of the things that the professor had, which was an excellent idea, was for us to take pictures of it and share the pictures with the entire group so that we would know exactly how to be able to put it back together when we had to put it back together, which it worked. But there was a lot of different steps just to be able to get to a simple piece, like for instance taking out a piston. Let's see if I can repair any of these before I have to go and buy more parts, because I hate buying them. Of course, I can't use this. Welding, maybe? Mayhaps? Yes! There we go, red. And do we have another piece that is very red? Because there's 2 spots in this. About to there. Nice! And let's weld this piece next. Oh, 2 pieces that are separated. There are 2 spots that need to be repaired. Oh. Where is... Right there. And... 70. So I guess the longer you take to be able to weld things, the more fuel it takes up, which makes sense, I guess? Actually, no, it doesn't make sense, because it should be that it depends on each piece you weld, not the overall amount of time it takes to weld it, because if it takes you 5 minutes or it takes you 10 minutes to be able to get all the pieces welded, if you're only welding 2 spots, and it's just those 2 spots that need to be welded, it shouldn't matter how much time you take to be able to do them, as long as you're actually doing them properly. Anyways. Actually, let's take those. It's not showing up as purple, which means that it should be okay. Get all these bolts then up. Why is that piece glowing purple? Is that because I still need to repair it? Or is there some other thing I'm forgetting or missing? Just a random thought of mine. In the game, in this time zone for the game, people are saying these mechs, which are things that you'd see on a regular basis, which means that they'd be the normal. For us, in the time area, like in the area that we're in, why can't I add this? In the area that we're in, this stuff seems really cool and futuristic, which would be nice to be able to like see this technology. But I wonder what type of thing they would have in this era that would be considered their really cool high-tech equipment. How do I take off that piece then? Take off this, I need to take off these, which means to take off back off the thing I just put on, which is a huge pain in the ass.
Now that I can walk up and down the stairs, there is nothing that could stop me.
Go away, you annoying robot, with your very limited number of things you say. So those who are watching this, please put in the comments if you want me to turn off that robot, or if I should leave it on and let it continue to annoy me. I ignored the purple, and now I have to take it all apart again. Okay. Okay, so now that I got that out, hydraulics. I'll buy one anyways. If I don't, if I can fix the other one, I'll fix it later on. Which then I'll be able to use it for a different machine. I wonder if there's other parts on the vehicle that don't need to be repaired or don't show up as needing repairs that you could repair. Like, I know it'd be a waste of time, but maybe off camera I'll check that out and see. And if there is, I'll show you guys on the game. If I remember to actually try it when I'm not recording. Okay, so now it looks like I've actually done that. Which means I should... It's got shivers up my spine. Hairs on my arm are standing up now. There's no reason for it. I should be able to assemble this guy. And hopefully unlock some more stuff. And done. Nice. Goodbye. Oof. Took me a long time to do that one. But I got more reputation. Alright. Well, that's going to be all for this video today. That robot was a little bit more work than I was expecting, but unfortunately my mess-ups didn't really help any. But yes, game so far, still very interesting game. Time does go by very quickly when I'm playing it. I see I've been recording for about 50 something minutes. So I'll end the video here. If you are interested in seeing more of this, or there's some things you want me to try in the game that I'm obviously missing, don't be afraid to leave something in the comments. Let me know. If you don't let me know, there's no way for me to know. But in the meantime, bye. Well, that's all for today's video of Mech Mechanic Simulator. If you've enjoyed this video and want to see some more content like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification symbol, let you know when I post more stuff. But in the meantime, have yourselves an excellent day.